Okay. So in continuation to the retail management with respect to that information technology getting involved, today we are learning about barcoding. This barcode, it's a method of a machine readable form where the stickers, labels, whatever we are going to paste it on the product can be able to read by that machine. Yes, how to read that barcode? Probably when we are going to get a barcoding with reference to any kind of product. So obviously that barcode consists of one of the space, then about one of the bar, correct? So that space is to be 0, then that 1 is going to be a unit of black bar. So there are types, numeric only barcode. So in this numeric only barcode, where numbers will be given 0, 1, 100, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So as like that, we are going to make a combination of 0 and 1, and we are going to create that numeric barcodes. Then about alpha-numeric barcodes. So into this alpha-numeric barcodes, we people are going to use this space kind of thing, as well as even with reference to this numerical words. Okay, so 0 or else 1 we are going to use into that alpha-numeric, and two-dimensional barcode. That consists of a different size of these 0 and 1 with respect to a different amount of alphabets what we are going to use. That makes a much amount of difference. Okay, and of course that two-dimensional barcode is a recent one. What exactly the invention we can go for finding it out. Most of the time what we are going to do the scan of UPI transfer, everything comes into the category of that two-dimensional. Okay, and industry standards for the barcodes, they are going to follow either numeric or else alphanumeric. That's the kind of thing what most of the industry they are going to use for their B2B and B2C activities. And it has certain advantages as well, even disadvantages also. A reliable data collection, even about the cost of the labor for labeling any kind of price or else maybe any kind of fixation of the quantity that can be very easily predictable, because the volume of that particular product available in the store can be able to read very easily. Okay, so the number of inventory levels can be identified very easily with the help of this barcode system, and at the point of sale, so very easily accessible, and we can read that and put that into the computer scan. So that is available for sale, and automatically that much of quantity is going to get reduced from your stock as well. Physically also it is being reduced. That is one thing. Second thing is about that price. Okay, what is the amount of sale which has been happened for that particular month, for that week, correct? So everything we can able to diagnose with the help of this barcode system, and we can even analyze the customer satisfaction based upon this particular barcode system, where maybe in the UPI payments, after doing that, you are going to get that 5-star marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star marks, what you are going to give or is mentioned. That's going to be the thing as like an advantage by identifying customer satisfaction. It has certain disadvantages also. So yes, pricing is one of the issue where small stores they may not able to keep this kind of barcoding system. That's one of the pricing issue which is currently happening in the market. And by chance, if that label is going to get damaged, truly speaking, decoding that particular bar or else that label will be very much difficult task. That is the second aspect what we are going to face. So where the plastic coverage should be there for that label, then protection properly it should be done. Then only we can able to make the things to get happen. Even giving the training to the employees in terms of making the barcoding as well as even decoding. All these things are going to be quite expensive. Okay, even we need to have a printer in our shop to make this barcoding system. regular amount of barcoding activities. And electronic article surveillance. Yes, into electronic article surveillance, we are going to find out most of the shops, they are going to create their own kind of electronic article surveillance with their own instruments. Okay, so RFID is one of the instrument. Currently, most of the stores, most of the companies, they are using for the physical theft of any kind of the product from the store. Okay, so they are going to fix it up to that particular product, and that product can be able to take it back with that particular article what it is being fixed with that coded thing, RFID thing. So obviously that needs one more mission, and by chance, if that particular product is moving across that radio frequency area, alarm will get begin. Okay, so that alarming may go for creating an alert in the complete shop that some of the product theft is being taken place. Okay, and still more advancements are such like electronic article surveillance. So most of the jewelry shops, or else, some of the articles which are quite costly, they are going to maintain this kind of electronic article surveillance. So where that particular floor should not be crossed. Okay, by chance the billing counter is there in that particular floor, that particular article has to get billed over there itself. Then only you can move ahead, okay, to the next floor. So maybe in the malls you can go for finding out this kind of EAS, that's about electronic article surveillance very clearly. So as such like the malls where the shops are very much near, as such like probably what we used to call in the apartment, very next door is next house. Okay, as like that very next door is next shop in that in most of the malls. Okay, so they are going to maintain this kind of electronic article surveillance where it is mandatory that before they are going to leave the shop, everything supposed to be enacted with the billing. Okay, as well, even that surveillance is going to get complete. And yes, let us look after about the last topic is about the information on the screen. Yes, so most of the shelf labels, what we are going to put it. So shelf labels, which are going to read it with respect to the amount of that particular date, then about the quantity of so and so number of products available over there, even that logo, barcode, then about production area marketed by somebody. Okay, so everything label will be fixed, that is electronic boards will be used over there. Okay, so these electronic boards are also electronic price tags, which are very much helpful in terms of making any kind of adjustments in the price, and doing any kind of promotion activities. Okay, maybe nowadays people can find out all these kind of boards everywhere. Okay, so majority of the thing when you are trying to make any kind of changes over there in that board, automatically you are going to get availed with the help of a computer system, and immediately you can go for making the changes over there on that particular board. So that's going to be one of the advantage where people they can get visualized into this particular perspective. Okay, yeah.